This, quite honestly, is the brightest light I have ever used. At 8,000 lumens, this is quite honestly probably overkill. Or is it? You just need to ask yourself the simple question. Do you like shredding down the trails even in the darkness of light? Well, then this light might be for you. So I really wanted to get my hands on this light. And I'm super stoked that MagicShine was able to send one my way for me to check out and review. So you're probably wondering, what's it like to ride with that much light? Well, most car headlights are only about 2,000 to 4,000 lumens. So as you can imagine, this is really bright. Riding with 8,000 lumens is really hard to explain, and I found that it can totally mess with your night vision if it's a moonless night. Other than that though, the experience is friggin' awesome. I'm not even sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but with that much light, you really don't even need to slow down when you're going downhill compared to riding in the daylight. And honestly, you can get away with only using this single light on a ride. And you might be wondering how I know that?
Doesn't help I don't have a headlamp. Well, I do and I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No,
oh,
it's out.
Well, it's because I had went out to film for this video, and I went out, rode, filmed, got home. Found that my SD card had failed and died. I lost all the footage. So after getting permission to do a night ride on Christmas Eve of all nights, I gave my lights an hour's worth of charge and headed back out to film. Problem is once it was time for the downhill, my headlamp died and I was only left with the 8,000 lumen beast of a light on my handlebars. Even when it wasn't on full power, it was more than enough to go down the trail at speed. And when the light was on full blast, the downhill experience was just that much better. So thankfully, this powerful light rocks a 10,000 milliamp battery. And that is awesome because with 8,000 lumens, you're really gonna need a battery to back it all up. And if you're rocking this light at the full 8,000 lumens, you can expect to get an hour and a half of battery life. And you know what? Given that it's putting out 8,000 lumens, I think that is phenomenal. So now here is where I think things get a little interesting. I have a buddy of mine who's planning on doing a 364-mile ride. And this light is an option for him since on its lowest setting of 400 lumens, it's gonna last for 32 hours. 32 freaking hours is crazy. So one thing that I really like about this light is that to charge it, it just takes a USB-C cable. And this enables fast charging. So it's not gonna take forever to charge up the battery. And they do know though at 5 volts, it's still gonna take about 9 hours to charge. And I'm pretty sure that's on slow charging. So what am I gonna pair this light with? So personally, I like to pair this light with my MagicShine Monteer 3500S nebula light. When you're using both the 3500 and the 8000, you quite literally turn the night into day. And honestly, it's quite overkill, but at the same time, it's awesome. And the first time I actually got a chance to use this beast of a light setup was actually at the Trail Dogs Halloween group ride. And you can see that video right here. Never once did anyone on that ride complain about how bright my lights were. In fact, they wanted me to be behind them so that I could light up everything in front of them. And that wasn't the only time I've run into that. When I rode with my buddy Brian, he said the same thing as I gathered footage for this video and my 951XC video. So what's included with this light is the light head, a battery back, USB cable, and an aluminum out front handlebar mount. And I was super stoked to see that this handlebar mount is in the box. It's really high quality and way better than the one that they supplied with the 3500 lumen light. So one thing that makes this MagicShine light pretty interesting is that they actually combine 2 different style of spreads for their light, and you can toggle between them. So this light rocks 5 Cree LEDs that have either a 21-degree or a 31-degree spread. So basically, some of your lights are spot and some of them are flood. And combined, it gives you the best of both worlds. So I gotta say, this is such an awesome light. I totally do recommend it to anybody that wants to pick one up. So if you actually go down to the description below, you'll actually find a discount code where you can pick one of these up at a discount. So one thing that's actually pretty cool about this light is the fact that on the battery itself, it actually has the USB-C port that also allows you to charge other devices. So if you actually needed to charge up any of your other devices, you could plug them directly into the battery. And with that USB-C, you can charge up your cycling computer, your lights, your phone, whatever you would need. You know what else you need? You need to check out this video right here, where I go ahead and check out the MagicShine 3500 lumen light. This is Adam. I'll see you next time.